Hi Earthlings, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. This is going to be your love prediction video. I thought I would do something a little special, a little lovey because Valentine's Day is coming up, but keep in mind this reading is timeless. It is more about what is coming your way if you are single in general. And I actually took a poll on Instagram at Earthlings if you'd like to give me a follow. I do a lot of polls over there, a lot of readings as well. And a lot of you guys, 66% of you guys wanted a reading for singles. So here we go. So guys, I actually really want to thank today's sponsor, which is Skillshare. So thank you Skillshare so much for sponsoring this video. Now you guys probably have heard of Skillshare, but in case you didn't know, Skillshare is an online learning community that offers membership with meaning, with so much to explore, real projects to create, and the support of fellow creatives. Skillshare empowers you to accomplish real growth. Members get unlimited access to thousands of inspiring classes with hands-on projects and feedback from a community of millions. Most classes are under 60 minutes with short lessons to fit any schedule. So make 2020 a year to explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity with Skillshare's online classes, which you find just might surprise you. So Skillshare actually is incredibly affordable, guys, especially when compared to in-person classes or workshops that you can take. If you get the annual membership, it's only less than $10 a month. I'm telling you, it's worth it. So I actually been interested when I signed up months ago to actually take their video editing classes to improve my videos, but I've been more interested right now, really into taking illustration classes, so digital illustration. So the classes that have really helped me, especially, was the digital illustration class by Jerome Vogel. So some of you guys may already know, if you follow me over on Instagram at Earthlings, that I have been trying to create my oracle deck for a while, and so I'm finding these illustration classes to be incredibly helpful, refreshing. It's a new medium for me, but I'm having a great time exploring it, and taking these classes have really helped me kind of put my vision to actual life. So with that being said, Skillshare is offering you guys 2 months of free premium memberships to the first 500 people who sign up with my link that is in the description box down below. And I'm telling you guys, it's totally worth it. Just go check it out. You're gonna be surprised with the variety of classes that they offer, all kinds of stuff. I mean, honestly, the one that I'm taking is illustration, but I did look at the spiritual section, and they do have a lot of classes relating to spirituality as well. So let's get into the video. Bye. With that in mind, I have astral dice over here, which we will be using. I have some charms, and just go ahead and pick a bracelet, all right? And please use your intuition, and always remember, if it doesn't apply, let it fly, as I always say. So group number 1 is a tiger eye. Group number 2 is citrine in clear quartz. Group number 3 is white phantom. Group number 4 is prehnite. All right, so go ahead and skip to the timestamps down below in the comments section. See ya. Okay, right. So if you pick group number 1, let's find out what is coming your way. So we have tiger's eye. All right. And immediately I feel like the person that is coming your way is someone who is very strong-willed, someone who is very motivated, and perhaps really interested in receiving success or abundance in their life. So their goals are very large. All right. These are people who are always thinking about like how to get the next thing. So they're never really quite satisfied. That might sound that might sound a little iffy, but let me tell you guys, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna give it to you straight in this reading. I do not know what the cards are yet, but I feel like this person is always hustling. That's a good way of saying it. They're very much of a hustler. They're always looking for the next way to get some money or to get success in their life in general. And they're very motivated people. All right, so that's what I see here. So let's find out what the first card is. Okay, so firstly we have the Hermit card, which is the number 9. All right, so this person can be a Virgo. All right, there's a strong chance that perhaps They are a Virgo somewhere in their chart. But like I said, this person is very meticulous. They're very nurturing. They're very grounded. They are somebody who really can communicate very, very well in their life. So they are always on the quest for something. Like I said here with the tiger's eye, I really feel like they're always on a quest for something. Okay. The other thing about them, we have conjunction, which is empowerment. So you guys go very, very well together. You blend well together. I almost feel like this person is someone you get along with on even a friend's level. All right. So it's not something that I feel like you guys are not going to get along at well, but okay, the chemistry is good, but when you guys are not good, then it's all downhill. No, I don't think that. I think you guys get along in every level. That even starts with a friendship, I feel like, right? So you guys work well together. You strengthen one another. And I feel like all your good parts with one another are intensified, I should say. I feel like when you guys are together, you notice what you should feel very proud about yourself, if that makes sense. So in terms of confidence, they boost up your confidence, you boost up their confidence, and you guys work very, very well together. A lot of your ideals are the same as well, okay? All right, let's go with this one right here. We have a child, orphan, a light attributes, independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. So it's likely this person is someone who really might have gone through some tough times in their childhood. They may have had to grow up very, very soon, earlier than they were ready, probably. Sorry. Earlier than they were ready. They probably had to hide a lot of their needs because it simply could not have been met. They're somebody who maybe had a tough time growing up, so maybe yeah, I feel like in terms of that, it really pushes them to do well, to move forward. And I think that that's why they're such a determined individual, determined to get out of a situation that was not quite good for them. But yeah, in terms of that, they are very much of a leader. I also see that they are not afraid to lead others and to guide other people. And so they may have a strong sense of like surviving, right? Because they had to do that a lot, I think, at an early age. What else? Yeah, but so that's why they're not afraid to lead other people either. We have wisdom. Yeah, this person is really wise. Now, you guys, I feel like it all depends on who's watching, right? Because I have a wide range of people watching me. So I don't want to put like a statement out there that may not apply to everybody, but keep in mind, I feel like this person could be older than you. Yeah, I feel like they're from a different generation even. So, well, I might be saying too much there, but in general, I think they're older than you. Yeah, they're giving me off like really like older vibes. Okay, so they may be like a couple years older than you. Or some of you may be just like even more than that they're older than you. But anyways, with the 22 here, they're very, very wise. They're a natural teacher. They're a natural leader. Like I said, they're always, look at this ladder here. They're always striving to reach the next level in their life. And so they may be a little bit of a workaholic. Okay, or studyaholic, if that's even a word. We see a lot of books here. This person's well-read, well-educated, intelligent, whether it's educated in a school or educated in the hard knocks of life, right? Because not all of us learn from school. Sometimes we have to go out into the world and we learn things at a very young age, like I said. So they may be the older sibling, this is what I'm getting here, or the only child. I do not think that they are the younger sibling or the middle child or anything like that. I'm getting more of like a lone wolf type of vibe. A lone wolf type of vibe. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. But anyways, with the wisdom here, they're very intelligent. They love to read. They will educate you on certain things, and obviously you're going to do the same because you have conjunction here. You're both working off of great energies between you guys, and you balance each other very, very well. But I think that they're here to teach you a lot of the lessons, vice versa, obviously. But I feel like when this person is in your presence, you learn a lot. You learn a lot, even if it's just like facts and stuff like that. Anything else? All right. So this person, grounding, number 6. Okay, so I'm definitely getting the sense that this person is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or has those significant placements in their chart. And they love nature. I feel like they love to be outside. Look at this. There's all these cards. The Hermit, obviously, the dude's outside. The Wisdom card, this person is outside, you know, with the child sitting on a planet, but still outside, not at home. You know what I mean? So this person makes you feel at home, right? As I feel like that's a strong attribute that they have, that you feel very balanced and stable around this individual. But I also feel that they love to be outside. They love, you know, being in nature. They love observing nature, talking about nature. Perhaps they also like to watch a lot of videos or surround themselves with entertainment that is nature related. Yeah, and they're very, very practical. They're very stable. Okay, so you can count on them. There's a lot of this red energy here as well. So again, with the grounding energy, their most significant chakra may be the root chakra here. So feel very calm around them, very stable, very grounded. Yes, and what I also feel like is that maybe you're going to start to see a lot of the red hues when this person is around, where they're wearing a red shirt or some type of red, maybe they're driving a red car, or there's something red here, okay? Or if you're someone who can read aura, they might have a lot of red, which means they're very passionate and very sexual, you know, all that creative energy as well. Anything else here? Okay, so we have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. Okay, can this person get any more earthy? Oh my gosh, look at that. All right, your dreams need a practical plan. So here's what it is. I feel like if some of you guys are unsure, let's just say, like, you know, where your love life is going to go, or just in general, like if ever someone is coming your way, now's a good time to try to make some practical plans, let's just say, for your life, because I feel like this person comes through your plans. Now, okay, let me break that down, because it's like, Anza, what are you saying? But I feel like if you are kind of feeling lost right now, because I feel that some of you guys don't feel really stable right now, or you feel kind of at your life, a chapter of your life where it's like you feel lost or don't know what the next step is, or worried about the future in some type of way, now is a good time to start dreaming, right? But also being practical with your dreams. Now, in this reading, I feel like a lot of, in this deck, I should say, right here, this group, I feel like a lot of you guys, this is a love reading, but some personal messages are coming through, and I feel like what it's trying to say is that, hey, what are the dreams that you have? Start grounding them, start being practical with them, start making moves towards it. At the same time, manifest it, go on a journey, and this person is going to come to you through a journey. Now, because this number is, I mean, the Hermit card is a Virgo, however, it is a 9 card, right? Yeah, 9. Upside down. It's 9. So what I feel like it's talking about is like, what are your beliefs? What does spirituality mean for you? Now, this person could come from a foreign land, or you may meet this person in a foreign land, or traveling as well. But studying, are there things that you like to expand your knowledge about? Are there things that you find curious that you really want to dive deep into? These are issues, and not issues, I should say, but topics you should just to really dive deep into, for lack of better words, so that this person can come your way. It's almost a doorway, a portal to which this person will enter your life. But first, what are your dreams? First, what are your plans, right? Because this person is really determined. They're going to help you along the way to kind of open your eyes into what that means for you. What does practicality mean to you? What does being responsible mean to you? Not to say you're not responsible, but be responsible with your life, with your choices, with your dreams, because it deserves it, right? That's what it's kind of talking about here. But obviously this person could be a Taurus. Now this person is like, I feel this person is like conventionally attractive in some type of way, like, or at least to you, there's just this magnetic energy that they have that is very, very attractive to you, excuse me. So, you know, the other thing is they're going to gift you something. Okay. They love to gift people things, or their love language might be gifts. Doesn't mean that they're greedy or anything like that or materialistic. It just means that they like little tiny small gifts. Like it just, we all have different love languages. I feel like they love gifts. They value what's beautiful. They find beauty in everything. They like to express beauty, right? So they might be someone who really is like really pays attention to what they wear and all this kind of stuff, or their material. Like if they have a car, they like to get it washed all the time, or you know what I mean? It's not a bad thing. Oh, boom. All right, this person is your soulmate. Look at that. For sure your soulmate. All right. So, this reading, the title is, you know, what's coming your way in terms of love, perhaps for the rest of the year, or just in general, whenever you view this. So it's not necessarily about soulmates, because I did have an option on my poll to do a reading about soulmates, but a lot of you guys wanted a singles reading. So anything can come your way, like a douchebag can come your way, right? But for you guys, no, a soulmate is coming your way. I don't know about the other decks because I haven't seen them yet. But for sure this person is your soulmate, so there's no question about that. Okay, so we have 3 of Pentacles. All right, so again, this person is very business mindset, you know, accumulation is important for them. Material things are important to them. That's not a bad thing. It just means that they really value these things. Other people value other things. And so they, I feel like, are... but because I feel like something happened in their childhood to where it's like, they were at a lack, or they felt at a lack. They didn't really have much, or they didn't have someone they could rely on. Therefore, they feel that they could really rely upon you. But this relationship is good. You know why it's good? It's good because both of you can function independently. It is not a codependent relationship that's coming your way. So I'm getting the sense that you guys, you know, are very independent people already. And so, you know, that would not be tarnished moving forward in a relationship, because both of you value each other's independence and perhaps alone time as well, but you work together so well, you know. Or it could be a relationship where you don't really need too much alone time as much as you have in other relationships, or you may come to expect, because you work well together, that you don't really feel suffocated when you're in each other's presence. Whatever that may be, the 3 of Pentacles, you guys, you know, I feel like are going to build something beautiful with one another. You're very encouraging for the both of you. Like, what are your dreams? What are your dreams? And how can I help you get there? And how can you help me get there? And so it's very good unison here. You guys are interested in similar subjects. 3 of Pentacles here. You may meet them again at work. I'm getting the strong sense here that you meet them at work, or something related to finances or your health, or studies, right? Depending on who's watching here. If you guys are still studying, I do see that here as well. But I also feel that for some reason, I feel that for you guys, it starts off as more of a friendship, right? Yeah, that's the only one I see. That's why you guys have that solid foundation already with one another. Harmony, number 6. Yep. Okay. So this to me is a 6 of Cups. And that really just speaks about the compassion that you have for one another, the respect that you have for one another. It's equal give and take. And it is someone you have something definitely on a soul level, someone from your past. For some of you, this is someone from your past or your past life, okay? And I say that because I don't see any type of, let me see. Yeah, I don't, excuse me. I don't see any type of new energy. So this is definitely from a past life or a current life from your past, okay? But, you know, if you guys so choose, I feel that you guys will have children together, or you will create something together that is like your child, like a project you're working on. You guys could end up being business partners. There's something here strongly that you work well with one another to where you may decide to create something together. But yeah, definitely past life connection here. I want you guys to be careful though. Like I told you guys, I'm going to give it to you straight up. I've always tried to do that. And we work with light and shadow here on this channel. I feel you have to really be careful. Because you don't want to excuse deceptive behavior just because you may feel that this person is your soulmate. The true soulmate is coming your way, and you don't want to block that energy by going for people who may not be the best for you. All right. Reason I say that, we have deception and we have reconsider. I'm getting the sense that you are going to have one more person enter your life before you meet your soulmate. And I don't think it's going to go too far with this person. I think, in fact, that you might go on 1 or 2 dates and then you just intuitively know, like, no, this ain't it. This ain't it, okay? Because with the deception and reconsider, there's someone that you need to give your chance to, or you need to give a chance to, which is actually your soulmate. And with this 3 of Pentacles here, there's one other person entering your life before you finally get to be with your soulmate. And this person, you have to really be careful for. I'm not saying that they're a bad person. I'm not saying that they cannot be your soulmate. I'm just saying that I feel like there's some ties here that need to be really considered, really looked into. Because that person probably, I think they're going to show their face. I think they're very chatty, okay? They're very, very chatty. They tell you what you want to hear. They're maybe a little bit superficial at times. So just be careful with that person. Whoever gives you that kind of energy is not your soulmate. It's like a false one. And then the true one's going to come afterwards. But like I said, I don't think it's going to go too far with that deceptive energy. I think it's like a very, I mean, it's not like you're going to date for like months and months and years before you meet your soulmate. That's not what I see. In fact, what I see here is like, you know, you guys vibe well in the beginning. You guys are chatty Cathys. You know, you guys are talking with one another. You guys get along conversationally. But when it comes to any type of like soul level connection, you start to realize, I may need to reconsider because I'm possibly blocking the energy from this one entering. You're not sending it away completely. I don't want you to think that, because whatever happens is going to happen. Divine timing, you know, for a divine reason, it's going to happen. But that's what I see, okay? But I think you guys are very perceptive, very intelligent, that you're going to pick up on it right away. So we have the Gemini card. This person could be a Gemini as well. Again, very curious, very intelligent, very talkative. What I'm feeling is like that's the Gemini energy. Although this person doesn't mean that they're a Gemini, okay? They just kind of give off this vibe. Every sign has positive and probably less developed sides. I want to call it developed and less developed sides, okay? Just to keep it like positive here. So maybe that's the energy here of this Gemini, regardless if this person's a Gemini or not. I mean, this person's Mercury could be in Gemini. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. There's like a lot of Mercury energy here. So conversations bomb with either one of these energies, but this one could be a little bit like they're telling you what you want to hear. Just be careful with that. I don't see anything too scary or negative here with this. Just be careful with that. All right, anything else? Oh, well, I gotta go pick that up. Okay. All right. And by the way, it landed on a Gemini, the one that I dropped. Okay, here we go. Anything else about this person? Okay. Oh, well, look at that. So we have a Mercury energy. We have Leo in the 5th house. Yep. So you guys are like children with one another. You guys have so much fun, right? You guys so much creativity, so much excitement. They are like a ray of sunshine. And I believe that there's a strong possibility that you will create together, whether it's a child or whether it's a project, a lifelong project, or a business, or what have you. And you guys have so much fun talking. I feel like this person is very humorous, very happy individual, and it never gets boring. I don't think there's ever a quiet moment between the both of you. There's a lot of giggling and happiness and just childlike great energy between the both of you, just to keep it like positive here. So maybe that's the energy here of this Gemini, regardless if this person's a Gemini or not. I mean, this person's Mercury could be in Gemini. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. There's like a lot of Mercury energy here. So conversations bomb with either one of these energies, but this one could be a little bit like they're telling you what you want to hear. Just be careful with that. I don't see anything too scary or negative here with this. Just be careful with that. All right, anything else? Oh, well, I gotta go pick that up. Okay. All right. And by the way, it landed on a Gemini, the one that I dropped. Okay, here we go. Anything else about this person? Okay. Oh, well, look at that. So we have a Mercury energy. We have Leo in the 5th house. Yep. So you guys are like children with one another. You guys have so much fun, right? You guys so much creativity, so much excitement. They are like a ray of sunshine. And I believe that there's a strong possibility that you will create together, whether it's a child or whether it's a project, a lifelong project, or a business, or what have you. And you guys have so much fun talking. I feel like this person is very humorous, very happy individual, and it never gets boring. I don't think there's ever a quiet moment between the both of you. There's a lot of giggling and happiness and just childlike great energy between the both of you. All right, and then finally, let's do some charms. Anything else about this person? Group number 1. All right. Okay. Yeah, so we have the initial H, all right? So that could be a important key here in this person. This person's initial could start with H. You may meet this person at a place starting with the initial H. There's something about H here that's really important. And again, Gemini and Sagittarius. I'm getting that energy here. Mostly Gemini. Now Sagittarius, I think, just kind of talks about that energy of maybe this person being from a foreign country or just very intelligent, likes to really dive deep into subjects and talk about it. They're very jokey, very fun to talk to. And again, with the sun energy, there's like a strong Leo energy too, or the energy of a child or creativity that they have. All right, you're going to create a family with this person, or a home with this person rather, because not everybody wants a family. But when you create this home or family with this person, there could be a lot of a lot of the roots that you already share with one another, like I said, could be from past life or it could be from your past in this current life, right? Love is strong. This one is like very well rooted. This is a soulmate, but not only a soulmate, you're going to end up with this person. This is a person you will actually perhaps die with. All right, this is like strong energy there. Now you guys are going to travel a lot. So like I was saying earlier, when you live with one another, you might find that you move around a lot. Okay, or you like nature so much that you don't really spend time at home, or both of you like to go out and explore. That's definitely what I see. But the future is bright here. This person likes cats, or there could be more of a cat person, or more like, you can't tell me what to do. I'm going to do what I want. You know, that cat energy. So both of your independence are respected. And that's what I see. Yeah, maybe long distance for a while if you do happen to be from different places of the world or the different cities. Maybe long distance for a while. Now for some of you guys, and this is a very select number of you guys, I know I said you could meet each other at work or school or perhaps traveling. Some of you guys may meet each other online as well. Okay, there's a strong, I'm telling you, this is like a very select number of you guys. But I do see that as well. Just because we have a lot of that Mercury communication vibes going. Maybe you guys have had to get to know each other by conversation first, not so much in person. So a lot of text messaging, like lots of like DMing back and forth, could be social media or the online that you meet with one another. Okay, so I'm closing out this reading. Thank you so much. Bye. All right, so group number 2. What we have here is the citrine and clear quartz. So immediately what I feel like this person is a very, an individual that perhaps loves to travel. This person could be a little bit secretive in the beginning, but once you get to know them, they love to talk about anything. They're very, very open-minded. This person could be born in November, or have some significance in the month of November. Maybe your anniversary is going to be November. They could be a Scorpio or a Sagittarius as well. Yeah, I feel like they are very much of a lucky individual in general. Happy-go-lucky maybe even. Let's go ahead with this reading. All right, we have mother. So they could be very close to their mother, or are somebody who really is this mother energy. Now, excuse me, they could have strong Cancer placements in their chart. All right, this person loves to nurture their friends and family and even you. So they're very comfortable energy to be around. Maybe even Mother Earth, right? Loves nature, anything else. This person, faith. Okay, so hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. This person is very spiritually connected. Now, I feel like you are the one that's very spiritual, but upon meeting this person and getting to know each other and being in each other's life in a capacity of love and romance, you open them up to their own spiritual nature. So it's more about you bringing this into their life. So you open their eyes up to different belief systems, and just in general, you're the cause for them to feel more connected to source, connected to themselves, and their higher self. So you start to really believe in this more because of this person, but this person is infinitely grateful for you opening their eyes up to this. So what I feel like is that they're very psychically inclined, but they just don't know it yet. So it takes you going into their life or coming into their life to make them see this. And once they see this, they start to make that connection, and they start to see a lot of miracles happen. Their faith is restored. So their crown chakra is very, very active. Very active. Now, if you're someone who can read auras, because I know a lot of you guys can on my channel, and I feel that you guys can, you might see that their aura, there's a lot of purple. Okay? So they're very supportive. Again, I'm getting the strong sense that they're very, very supportive. They may be feminine energy. When I say feminine energy, I don't mean that they're a woman per se, but I mean in terms of astrology, they could be a water or earth sign. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have this situation will improve. So some of you, I'm getting the sense, okay, I'm going to keep it real for all of the decks here, all the groups. I'm getting the sense that you guys have like lost hope in something. It's like, okay, you're just swimming through the water of emotion and you're like, when is this going to get better? When am I going to get to this destination? Am I going to ever find somebody I could truly love? Somebody that I could feel very comfortable with. Somebody I know that's not going to hurt me. Gosh, I feel like you guys have been hurt before. That's what I'm seeing here. So this card is here to tell you, have faith. You know, the situation will improve. You will meet this person where you can be just so yourself around and not feel paranoid that they're going to leave or hurt you or finding them at all. Like just, you know, maybe you guys have doubt that you're going to find this person, but you will. Okay? Okay, we have balance. Now, this person could be a Libra as well. They restore balance. They're somebody who I feel like, let me continue to pull some cards because I feel like there's a love yourself first. Oh, okay. Here's what it is. As cheesy as that might sound, you guys probably have some struggles with self-love or kind of just feeling directionless right now in your life or in your love life. Somebody may have come along to really tarnish that or ruin that. Maybe once you had big hopes and dreams about love and then reality hit or some guy or some person came along and like hurt your feelings maybe. Well, hurt your feelings, but most like make you stop believing in love. You know, the situation will improve. It's like under seas. And it's just a sea of emotion, but also this like it's hard to breathe sometimes. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. If you guys don't resonate with this group, can you go ahead and give another group a chance, please? If you feel like it, because I feel like if you don't resonate with this is like a strong one where it's more about self-love. It's more about believing that you can breathe again. That you're not going to be in a situation that suffocates you. Like, I think for you guys, independence is really important. That the sense of self-empowerment is really important. And somebody has perhaps come along your way to take that away from you. That confidence that you once was like boosting. And then something happened to make you feel kind of stuck in the sea of emotion and not feeling like you belong or not feeling like, I don't know, like this is clearly not a habitat for humans, right? Underwater. As much as we all want to be this like we can't be there 24/7. We can visit it, but we can't be there 24/7. And I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm getting kind of emotional for this deck, for this group. I think it's really important for you to have that balance and love yourself first, because as cheesy as it may sound, like I said earlier, I didn't ever finish my sentences. That's just how I am. It really is important to love yourself before you can let another person into your life, because we're very vulnerable then, and very, very fragile. And it's okay to be vulnerable and fragile. I think it's beautiful to be able to be vulnerable, but there's something that you need to heal first before this person can come along. And I know everything happens in divine timing, but the divine timing is almost telling you, hey, next up on the schedule is loving yourself so that we can start to push this person in your life. But right now, they're kind of on standby. You know, until you can work on believing that love can happen for you. And love can happen at a capacity that is nurturing and loving and totally almost, what's the word I'm looking for? It's that type of love that surrounds you like this water. But this person is very comfortable there, even though it's foreign, even though it's not a natural habitat for humans. They feel comfortable and they want to be part of your healing process, but it has to begin independently. It has to happen, I think, for you. And they're just kind of along for the ride, and they will be, and they're very supportive and they're loving, but the codependence that could happen if you go into it too soon before really learning self-love can be toxic. Now, like I said in the beginning, this is a poll that I took on Instagram, so it's about singles, like what's coming your way, not per se about who you're going to end up with. Therefore, there could be somebody that comes your way that, let's keep it real, that is not good for you. That if you are such at a vulnerable state and your wounds are not quite healed or closed up, this person can take advantage of you and hurt you. So just be careful of that energy and hold the balance within yourself. Because as you can see here with this balance card, I'm going to try to zoom up in post. There's a phases of the moon here. So my favorite quote is, even the moon takes time to become full. And that's you. Even you take time to become full. And it's okay. Everything is a process. And once you get to where you need to be, like this mother card, which is the moon, you will be at a position that you can go into a relationship that is incredibly rewarding and unconditional love. That's the word I was looking for. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, it's like, you know, this person is working towards, with the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, like they're working towards fulfillment. They're working towards stability. And they're working towards self-love and empowerment. So you could be coming from a state of 5 of Pentacles at a lack, like not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go. Now, the other thing is, I feel like this person comes from, not you, maybe, or both of you can kind of resonate with each other on this level, that maybe you guys were raised by a single mother. But that's another story. That might not resonate with everybody, but I'm getting the sense of that maybe like they're very close to their mom because their mom is all they had, or maybe they have learned from the mistakes of their mother, and they know that, you know, they're very, very sensitive. They're very sensitive, and so they need, something has taken their belief away, and so you're going to restore their faith, or vice versa, and no longer are you both going to feel at a lack, but you're going to feel very fulfilled because of the work that you have done independently, but also together. So this is a very meaningful relationship. Anything else? Calling in your soulmate. Okay. This is like group number 1. Kind of similar in a way. A little bit different. Calling in your soulmate. I definitely see here that this person is your soulmate, but it's calling in. So it's a little bit different from group number 1 in the sense that, as you can see here, there's like 2 hands that are kind of reaching up. Even this one, this situation will improve. She kind of looks like a mermaid underwater, swimming with the dolphins. And she has her hands up. So this is a sign that you're open. You're open to receive. So just, you know, be in that mindset. Work through this emotions that you could be feeling with the Five of Pentacles, that are lack or lost, or just that nobody can love you, or that you feel lonely, or you feel just alone. Same thing, I keep repeating, sorry. But, you know, instead reach your hands up and let this healing energy take over you, and work on self-love. And soon those hands will be filled with, not figuratively, right? Not literally, with the love of your life, with your soulmate. But first you have to accept love. You have to accept change. You have to accept self-love. And yeah, so it's almost like they're a gift. They're a gift sent from heaven. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. So strong Libra energy here, guys. Strong Libra energy. They're all for justice. They're all for beauty. Beauty, justice, balance. Like, they restore balance. You guys balance each other so well. But a lot of their lives, and possibly yours too, vice versa, you have had to be that scale, because you've had to do a lot of balancing in your life. Again, like if it's a single mother or single father relationship, you had to do without. Or maybe you had to go through a relationship that just screwed up that scale. Every scale needs to be recalibrated. I don't think that's the right word, but it needs to be, you know, fixed. Especially these all kinds of, you know, after many uses, they need to be recalibrated. I think that's the word. So you're getting to that point where it's like, okay, I need to kind of just go ahead and fix the scale, because what am I willing to put up with? What do I deserve? What do I want in my life? Those are big issues here that you kind of need to consider. But they also, I feel like, on a more lighter level, like to play the devil's advocate. So maybe you guys get to start talking about something, and you share your opinions, and it just seems like there's somebody who really are like, well, have you thought about it this way? Not that I believe in it, but have you seen it this way? And it's like, oh yeah, they're very eye-opening. Now, I feel like you guys are gonna, this is like a really solid partnership. This Libra energy is like solid partnership. So I think that they're very well liked. I think you find them attractive, because sometimes, you know, it doesn't start off as attraction. You never think that you're going to get into a relationship with somebody because right away you're not quite attracted to them. It's not like you're repulsed by them, but you don't really, there's nothing really there. And then you start to talk to one another, you start to get to know one another. It's like, boom, I'm in love, like head over heels. You know what I mean? So I think that this person is actually attractive. You know, to you. We all have different tastes, but yeah, it's not hard to look at them. They're easy on the eyes. But yeah, I think that, you know, you guys possibly are going to get married or have this like really solid partnership. Virgo, the alchemist. Okay. So again, with this pentacle energy, there's a strong sense that they could have Virgo in their chart, or Taurus, or Capricorn. Maybe upon meeting them first, you know, they're kind of nervous, or maybe a little bit, nervous. I think they like to, maybe they overly correct themselves at times. Now this could be you as well, but on a good note, both of those are good things, but on a good note, you know, they are all about healthy relationships. So this is not a relationship necessarily come into your life to teach you a lesson and to leave, about what you're willing to put up with, because I think you've already done that. You've already went through relationships like that, or situations like that. If you've never been in a relationship, you've experienced friendships like that kind of was eye-opening, and you were like, well, I'm never going to put up with that again. That was a form of disrespect that I'm not willing to put up with, or whatever. But so this person is not quite here to teach you a lesson, but to just really give you a very healthy aligned relationship. Okay. We have material harvest. All right, so because we have a lot of this pentacle energy, it being a five of pentacles, sorry, and then moving into nine of pentacles, what I think is that this person is, might be strange to kind of mention, but I feel like this person is, you know, materially lucky. I don't want to say lucky because that might sound like they didn't put in the hard work. That's not what I mean. I feel like I'm having a hard time kind of wording that, but what I want to say is this person is quite well off. Either they worked hard to get there, which I think that they did work hard to get there because I see 5 to 9. I think they went through really tough times. And then they were just like, okay, well, I'm going to... So they're maybe a little bit of a workaholic or hard worker. Oh, yeah, second house. Okay, I was like using this and I was like, second house. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so this person is wealthy or well off, or at the very least, like, they're not really struggling financially because they've put in the hard work, or that this is like really important to them, which is not a bad thing, right? So you might also meet them things related to finances, such as your work, all right, or like going to the bank or something you're investing in. You know, it's a lot of this money energy. They also have talent, you know, a good credit score, maybe a very secure, aesthetically pleasing. I definitely feel like this person loves to treat you. So loves food, loves to spend money on things that they find beautiful, or that they just can. It's like they love luxury, you know, even like balling on a budget, right? As I say, it's like you don't have to be the richest person, but like spend money to like treat yourself. That's what they like to do. And so yeah, I feel like this person is kind of financially stable, all right? So it's not someone who's still struggling, but I think they are stable because they have struggled in the past, and they know what's important to them, so they don't want to get back to that place. But also, you know, just understand that things will be improved. You will find the soulmate. Work on your self-healing, okay? Anything else? So we're going to use the Astro dice here. All right. Okay. Yeah. We have Mars, Aries in 11th house. Okay. So this is really strong energy. My gosh. All right. Well, you know, be careful with things, because I feel like I said earlier, when you're vulnerable, you may do things that may not be the best for you. You may make brash decisions, or are very spontaneous, to where you might do something and you wake up one day and you're super, you know, hungover, and you're like, okay, what happened last night? I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen to you guys, okay? Because some of you guys don't even drink, or even not like that, but just similar situations where you may regret what you have done. Now, it's not good to wallow in that. Everything happens for a reason, but just understand where your decision process comes from, because I feel like what I'm getting here is that it could get aggressive for some of you guys, or you might have dealt with a lot of aggression, whether it came from you or whether it was brought on to you. So be careful with that. Also, on the other hand, if that does not apply to you, because that's a handful of people, it is so just intoxicatingly just, I don't know how to even say this. This should have been an 18 plus reading, which I will be doing, because I want to get back to my roots. I used to do videos like that, but I'm just going to keep it PG here. You know what I'm trying to say. It's real fiery. It's real passionate. And it may even just like start off like that on such a physical level, if you're open to that. I'm just saying, not everyone is, but so You might meet each other again, things related to finances, what you do for work. You can also meet through a friend, all right? So the 11th house here, there's a strong chance you could meet through a friend, but there could be some anger issues between the both of you. Like when you get fired up, there is no way to stop that that fieriness, but both of you have, whether or not you're a fire sign, doesn't matter. Pay attention to where your Mars is, pay attention to where their Mars is if they know it. Yeah, because but this, on the other hand, I feel like there could be athletic, so they're just gifted in athleticism, if that's what you want to say. Or they're very sporty, or they love to do sports, or in terms of their stature, they kind of are well built, or they just look like the sporty type, whether or not they do it or not. When this person puts their mind into something, they can be very, very, very determined. Maybe, I'm not sure if you guys have a lot of friends, or maybe you have experienced this hurt from friendships, not just romance, but also friends, and they may have been rocky with your friendships in the past. But good news is, you know, this person brings in a lot of that friendship vibe too. Anything else? Forget to. All right. So we're getting the initials here, N as in Nancy, okay, M as in Mike, P as in Papa, N as in, oh, we got two N's, Nancy's, then we got Z as in zebra. So you guys have a lot of initials here. All right. They could be a Pisces. Okay, again with this mother energy, there's like this strong mother presence. Either they have a good significant relationship with their mother, or the wounds stem from mother, or a single mother. Okay, there's something about mother here that's really, I mean, they could end up being really good, have a really good relationship with your mother too. So they're very vocal with, they're very vocal. They could be someone who loves to express themselves through music, or loves music in general. But they're also very, very, very protective. Very protective over the people that they, it's like a mother bear, right? It's like you don't want to screw with cubs when the mother's around, because that bear will tear your face off. It's that type of energy. That's where the aggression, they could be a little bit of a jealous type. Watch that for toxicity, because a little bit of jealous is good, but too much can be toxic too. So just be careful of that. But like I said, they're very protective over the people that they love. Now they're more of a dog person. Interesting, because the first one was more of a cat person. This person, I feel like, is more of a dog person, or they've had a dog buddy that they just, whether growing up or currently, just very close to dogs. They're very, they could come from like a religious background, okay? So in their childhood or growing up, they could have come from like a conventional religious background. Yeah, you know what, you guys? I'm feeling that their home life was not that healthy. Like I mentioned earlier, I feel like their childhood plays a big role in who they are. I mean, all of our childhoods do, but strongly. Music is important. They may be a little bit of a gossip, right? We have, yeah, they may be a little bit of gossip, or love just talking, love singing, love music in general, loves the ocean, loves anything that is kind of tropical and ocean related. Okay, even though, well, you had Cancer there, but yeah, that's about it. All right, I'm gonna close out this reading. Thank you so much. All right, so whoever picked White Phantom, immediately what I feel like is that both of you are in each other's, or will come into each other's life for a reason. And that reason is to correct something from the past or to heal from a past wound. In each other's life individually, but also simultaneously together, which means that there is a strong sense that maybe you guys have known each other since a past life. Okay, I'm getting the strong sense. I'm hearing destiny. I'm hearing there's a reason that you guys are going to come into each other's life to fulfill a part of your destiny in this current lifetime. So it's not about all of it, because there's individual things that we have to accomplish, but on a level that connects you, I think you're picking up where you left off in a previous life. And you're here to improve upon whatever you have left behind to move forward. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. You're showing me kind of like the North Node, like something that's uncomfortable but needs to be accomplished. Your soul is desiring this moment. Anything else? Okay. 9th house, seeking. Okay, so there's definitely a strong possibility that you could meet this person through travel, or this person could come from a foreign land. Obviously, you can meet each other while you're studying. This is what the 9th house talks about. A lot of your philosophies are aligned. A lot of your, I would say like a lot of your belief systems align. So maybe you guys get along on that type of level when you first meet. You guys start talking about that. You guys love to take risks. Maybe you guys love to read or learn. That's definitely what I see here. Anything else? Okay, so we have 6 of Cups. Boom. There we go. Wow. Now, I apologize if you guys picked more than one group and you find that some groups are similar. They have their own type of flavor. But I feel that there is a strong sense that whoever has decided to click on this video, there's like a very similar energy. Again, it's not the same. If you watch the video the whole way through, not that you want to, but you would find that each of the piles are unique in their own way. However, you guys have definitely known each other in the past. The 6 of Cups, I'm not sure if that came up in, no, it didn't. So you guys, like, the 6 of Cups is definitely an energy that talks about past life or someone from your past returning into your life. Now, as we go through in the reading, we may find that you guys already know each other in this lifetime. Now, if you find that, that doesn't quite resonate and you don't know anybody and you don't wish to get back with anybody, it just means, past life energy. That's more of what I'm seeing here with the White Phantom. When I immediately picked this up, they were showing me more of like the North Node energy. So it's something that you guys might find uncomfortable, but you're picking up where you left from a past lifetime because it's part of your destiny. This person coming into your life is a strong destiny. And both of you feel this way because of the 9th house. So philosophically you align, spiritually you align. You both kind of just know right off the bat, hey, we're here to learn more about one another. We're here to dive deep in. This is the 9th house energy is not just like random facts or things you find curious. No, this is issues you'd like to dive deep into. Excuse me, as my voice crackles there. So this is like you want to get to know each other on a soul level. You want to study each other. You want just to explore the world with one another. And that's what the 6 of Cups energy is too. It's like, hey, let's go exploring. Let's feed our inner child. Let's do something that's fun and pure and just exciting. And this is like an old friend that you've known for a very long time. So as I said for the other decks here, this is a singles reading. I had 2 options on my Instagram poll, and one was like soulmate, the other one was singles. So it means that anything can come your way and can depart, but this is like a deep level, what's coming to you, singles. 6 of Cups, someone from your past or your past life, someone you could possibly have children with, someone you may have known each other since you were a child, or just have this like very intense connection. Rejoice in celebration, the Three of Cups. Okay, I'm going to continue to pull because I want to know the intention behind this Three of Cups. Your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. So obviously this person could have Capricorn significantly in their chart. All right. The Empress, Libra. So this person could be a Libra. Compromise. Communication. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so you have a definite connection beyond this lifetime. Okay, you love to exchange ideas. Self-expression is very important for both of you guys. So your throat chakra is very active around this person. It's like you're not so shy. You love to talk to this person. They love to talk to you. Perhaps both of you love singing or love music. Anything that is very expressive and communicative, both of you guys are really into. Now with this rejoice and celebration, I said earlier here with the 9th house, you could meet each other during studies, with things to do with spirituality, things to do with, I said traveling and all that kind of stuff, long distance traveling. But with that also, I feel that this person is somehow already close to you, or like you could meet this person through a friendship. I mean, with this Three of Cups energy, there's a strong sense that you meet each other at a celebration or a get together. We have focus. We have let go of control issues. All right, mediator. So that's, again, a strong Libra energy. And Capricorn, worth waiting for. And then we have Jupiter, expansion. Okay, so strong sense that this person could be a Sagittarius or has a lot of placements in their 9th house, or a lot of Jupiterian placements, significant Jupiterian placements. Okay, so with that being said, I feel like, let me move this out of the way because we're getting serious here. So yeah, you could meet each other through something happen here with this energy. Now, if you feel like you already know this person, there's like an energetic or emotional blockage between the both of you. If you don't know each other, this is something from your past life that there was a blockage here. You're here in this life to try to mitigate that, try to work through that together, and you're going to succeed in that. A lot of Cups energy, so it's worth noting this person could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone who is very emotionally connected, someone who is perhaps nurturing, someone who loves the imagination world. So this person could love, like, you know, anything to do with things that are not, let's just say like Disney or superhero, or just like arts, creativity. This person's all about it. All about it. Okay, so in terms of that, I don't think that this person is so much focused on I don't think that this person is so much focused on career. Not to say that they're totally forgetting about it, but there's something more that's important to them. So in some of the other decks, I saw that some people could be workaholics. I don't really see that for you guys. I think that they know what's more important than money. They know what's more important than finances or work per se, or at least to them. You know, everyone finds different things that are more important, but I think that this person's more like, hey, adventure, expansion, like I'm dreaming about kids, like I've always wanted kids, or there's something important to me that I don't want to lose, that kid side of me. Like I'm very imaginative, I like to have fun with life, I like exploring, all that kind of stuff. So if you're the type of person that's like, hey, let's get real, let's get down to business, you guys balance each other so well. That's why we have this Empress card. But yeah, because with the compromise, we have another scale here. It's like both of you need to like get to know one another. So like I said right in the beginning with this phantom quartz, or this white phantom, is that it may not be comfortable with this person, right? I'm not saying that it's toxic, because if it's toxic, walk right out that door, please. So it's not toxic, because there could be some toxicity, but not with this person. It's more like it just is kind of uncomfortable, but you know that it's getting you to where you need to be. It's part of your destiny. It's part of expanding what's good within you, the shadows that need to be worked through, and some things that trigger you, but you know that it triggers you because it's a deep wound within you, your soul, past this lifetime, into many, many lifetimes. These hurts that you have carried, the lessons that you have learned, and the lessons you will continue to learn will be exposed in this person's presence. Therefore, it may be uncomfortable at times. That's why that's the North Node, you know. It's not easy, because you can't fall back on it. It's something that you have to keep walking towards. It's not a big comfortable sofa that's going to make you feel relaxed at the end of the day. It is that thing that you know, it's like a treadmill. But once you get on it, it's like, well, it's not that bad. I'm glad I worked out. You know, it's that type of feeling. So just keep that in mind with this person. It may feel a little bit uncomfortable at times, or you may feel that, oh my gosh, this person is like all fun, no work. It's like, what's going on with this person? Or vice versa. It's like, why can't this person get serious sometimes? Or and then you start to realize, hey, maybe I need to have more fun, or maybe I need to, you know, put the work in, or what have you. There's like some things that they have that you need to develop, and that you have that they need to develop. Okay. Now, some of you guys are feeling, I'm getting the sense that in your life in general, and I know this is about love, but in general, right? Because this is a message I'm getting, is that some of you guys feel like real frustrated that you haven't found the one, or that it hasn't gone the way that you'd like it to go, or just in general, like where in the heck is my love? And if at all, like where's a healthy love? What is a good love for me? Because I've experienced nothing but kind of like unbalanced or unstable love, and I'm just looking for something that I could feel comfortable and loved and cared for, and that there's equal give and take. And I'm here to tell you that that's going to happen for you. But that frustration, that energy of chasing, or that I don't know. I can already hear like some people are not gonna like this group, because I feel like that energy of being kind of on the go or on the run, or like I gotta have this, I gotta get this, like why hasn't it happened for me already, could possibly be hindering you from receiving it, if at all, because there is an energy of, I don't want to say that energy could be used in a better way. Let's just put it that way. The energy could be used on actually working towards this, actually trying to manifest this, actually putting in the love and good vibes that way when it comes to what you'd like to receive in your life in general, not just love. So that energy that you're working with right now could be used in a bigger and better way. Okay, that's what I'm saying here. So that's what I'm trying to get at. Because right now there could be this energy of like, okay, hard work, no play. Even in outside of love, like I gotta go, I gotta do, I gotta expand. Like what's the next thing? And Jupiter energy is very lucky, right? But also it could work in detriment. It could work in a way that's like expanding upon your worries, expanding upon your desperation, expanding upon not knowing your own worth, or feeling kind of like you're running out of time, or like where the heck is it? That's why this compromise card is here, worth waiting for, let go of control issues. And finally the Empress and the Jupiter card, because the Empress card is a pregnant woman, right? So obviously I feel like I said earlier, you could have children together, or you could have something that's very close to your child. Like you could be furry parents, or you could create something together that's like long lasting, that's almost like your child. But regardless of any of that, the Empress card is a pregnant woman. And like I always say, whenever I see this Empress card, she's happy in her present moment. Okay? She's happy being pregnant. She knows that today we're working on developing the eyes, tomorrow we're working on the ears, and then we're working on the toes and separate, you know what I mean? There's every step of the process how a baby is being born, is growing within you, right? So it doesn't happen overnight. So with that being said, the Empress is very happy with where she is. She's happy that she's pregnant. She's happy in the now. She's happy in the moment. And that's the energy you want to expand upon. And if there are other things that you're trying to work on in yourself, spiritually, ninth house talks in Jupiter, spiritually, if you want to travel the world, there are things that you want to learn, go ahead and do that. Because you're not putting any other focus away from love. In fact, that's bringing you closer to love. But that use this expansive energy to your advantage. You don't want to use it for an energy that's like go, 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 go. No fun, all work, no play. Or trying to control a situation. Trying to like, you know, be a little bit, I don't want to say desperate, but this energy of like chasing after something or worry that it's never going to happen at all or what have you. Instead, you want to expand on this Empress energy, this feminine, beautiful, receptive energy, right? And this receptive energy is intuition, is creativity, it's love, it's your emotion. And so you're bringing that in. You know, the Empress is a Libra, that's more of a masculine energy, but the Empress itself in the tarot is very feminine. So that receiving love, know that it's going to happen. Okay. Rejoice in celebration. Celebrate this moment. Work on your inner child. Work on your communication skills, or work on communicating. And communicating is manifesting, right? Manifesting this love. And you want to use that to your advantage. You don't want to keep manifesting worries. So focus on that. And that's what I see for you. So there's compromise either way, right? It could be uncomfortable, but it's something here to teach you. Picking up on where you left off with each other in the past life. Anything else here? Okay, Pluto, Sagittarius in the 8th house. Oh, what did I get done telling you? You guys have many transformations with one another. Many, many, many transformations. So this to me is, you know, I think that it's, you connect with each other on a level that is very deep, very mental too. So again, you might trigger one another, or you might excite one another mentally. It's like things that are going on in your psyche, you know, like deep within yourself, that there's a connection that ties you with one another. And the other thing here is that I feel like there's definitely something that you're going to share with one another. All right. So again, with the Sagittarius and a Jupiter energy, a strong chance they could be Sagittarius. What I say also Libra, also Capricorn. But I think that you guys are in the same generation. So I don't think that there's too much of an age gap between the both of you guys. In fact, I think that you guys are very similar in age. I don't think that one is older than the other by, 2 or 3 years. It's very close in age, okay? So yeah, I feel like you guys are going to travel a lot together. You guys may invest in something together, or there's something definitely that ties you together even on a financial level. So maybe having a business together. I also see here that there is a strong possibility that, you've had to go through many death and rebirth together. So definitely like out of all of those, strongest past life connection that I see so far. Strongest. Like this is for sure past life. And hopefully you believe in that kind of stuff, because you should. Yeah, that's definitely what I see there. So you guys go through a lot of phases together, a lot of transforming with one another. Anything else? Okay. We have Leo. So this person could be a Leo. All right. This person doesn't like gossip, does not like gossip. We have M as in Mike, so there's a strong possibility that there is an initial that M in their name, or maybe you meet each other at somewhere that starts with M, like a country or city or location that starts with M. They love fairy tale. They love fairy tale. So I think, again, they love imagination. They love like anything that involves imagination. They are here to fix whatever needs to be improved upon from your past life. Like I keep mentioning, I'm so sorry to say that I'm repeating myself, but with the safety pin, it's like they're here to fix something. Now there's individual work we have to do within ourselves, but there's something that you're here together to fix. So they're great communicators. They're very great communicators. They're great at writing text, or maybe they even still write you letters. Okay. There's a lot of this key. So there's definitely, you guys, I feel like, I don't know how far this relationship will go. And I'm going to just be honest with you guys. I don't see that it's like doom and gloom that it's going to end soon. But, and I see that possibly you guys are going to create something together. But I don't see any type of strong implication that you're going to get married or you're going to spend the rest of your life with one another like I do for the other decks. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. I want to keep mentioning that too. It just might be that there's a stronger other messages coming through. But because of this key here, I feel like you guys are going to move in with one another. We got 2 keys here. We also got Leo. And Leo's the energy of generosity. It's love. It's creativity. It's also children right here. Yeah, but I definitely see here that this person could be overseas, just because we have these, the anchor here. I keep forgetting what this is called. Oh my gosh, I did this on another video. But yeah, we've got that. So maybe they are far from you overseas, or you guys love to travel together. Yeah, but that's what I see here. Okay, I'm going to close out this reading. Thank you. Bye. All right, so whoever picked pre-night, this is what I see. You've always had a dream about this person, or you dream about this person often. It may or may not make sense to you. You may always question, like, what is this? Like, is this the person I'm going to be with? Oh my gosh. You hear those sirens? It's like, ring the alarm. This person is definitely someone big that's coming in your life. But I also feel like you see few steps ahead of what's going to happen when you're in the presence of this person, or you feel very intuitively guided to be with this person. This person could be very psychically inclined, or someone who just happens to be very into spirituality, or has had some odd stories that may or may not make sense to them, but they're like, you know what happened to me when I was younger? Like this, that, and the other happened. Isn't that weird? And you're like, well, I think that was that. Like you helped them find answers, or they just have experienced a lot of psychic phenomena, maybe. Even you. So there's something here that connects you psychically. Anything about this person here? Let's go ahead with this one. We have assessing. So immediately when I see this card, what I receive here is that there's definitely a possibility that they could be admiring you from afar. This reading is specifically for singles, so not necessarily about your soulmate or anything like that, but who's coming to you in your life in a romantic capacity. Therefore, I see that there's assessing with this one. Maybe you have liked them from afar, but I'm getting the sense that they have been observing you from afar, not in a stalkerish, creepy way, but in an admiring way. Okay, so they've like been admire you of you for a while. We have quincunx, complexity. So there's a reason why they can't just come up to you. There's a reason why they can't just tell you why they want to be with you. So this one is very different from the other decks. This one has a personality. Not that the other ones didn't, but this one has like a very different personality. So that's what it is. Like, or they find it hard to approach you, or something about you is very mysterious and very they want to get to know you, right? They want to get to know you. They're very curious about you, but also something like keeps them a little bit far from you. I don't know, because if it's like an intimidation kind of energy that you give off, or that they perceive. So something about them something about you is very mysterious to them, and they just want to get to know you. But there could be some complicated issues here. Maybe some of you guys have had, yeah, I feel like there's like something complicated happening here. Let me go ahead and pull more. Okay, so a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. A lot of Libra energy here. Maybe something will happen in Libra season for you guys. Okay, so coming up in Libra season, this person could have significant Libra placements in their chart. But both of you are each other's types. Both of you hold very similar values. Okay, so that's great. So win-win forecast. So both of you just want to be with one another. That's what I'm getting here more like. So it's not one-sided. Okay, let me be here to tell you that. Is that I think both of you like each other, both of you admire each other, but you don't know that about the other person, that they also feel the same way. So win-win. We have new love. Okay, so more of a sense that this is a newer love. All right, I don't necessarily see any type of connections from the past. But if you don't somehow resonate with that, there could be, I mean, it could be someone from the past too, but I'm getting more of the sense that it's new, okay, guys? So if you don't quite resonate, go ahead and pick another pile if you like, but it's more about a new love. We have 3 of Cups, okay? We've got a 7 of Pentacles. So you guys may meet each other at some sort of a gathering or through a friend. The other thing is like, okay, oh my gosh, here we go. Okay, this is only going to apply for some of you guys. The reason why it's complex, the reason why it's a puzzle, the reason why it's a mystery, and it's just hard to kind of approach one another, or hard to kind of establish anything, is because there's something here. There's an energetic or emotional blockage. It could even be a person for some of you guys. Like the other person's in a relationship, or they're going through a rocky relationship right now, or they may have had to experience a lot of heartbreaks in their past to where they're not really open to start dating or what have you. There's some kind of blockage here. That's what makes it complicated. Okay? Or maybe something in the past has happened between the both of you, although I see it's more new love. One or both of you could be stuck on a past relationship or someone from the past. That makes it kind of hard. We have keep an open mind. All right. So this person may differ from your usual type. Usual type and expectations. Although I see that they're your type. So I'm not going to go with that message there. I see that they're more of your type. But there's like something that both of you have like given up, like, oh, it's not going to work out, or it can never work out, or like I'm just going to admire from a distance. So this person is working hard to try to build something with you. I definitely see that. But there's also something that pulls them away from you, or pulls you away from each other. We have child, eternal, light attributes, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. So yeah, they love children. They love that inner child within them. Very curious, very fun to be around, never boring, creative, transformation. Okay, so this is number 13. This is a Scorpio energy. This person could be a Scorpio, but they've had to go through a lot of transformative experiences in their life, which may lead them to be a little bit standoffish when it comes to love, or very hard to dive into it deep without observing it from a distance for quite a while, because they don't like to open up about themselves emotionally. Okay? I mean, because we have the 3 of Cups here, it's like there's always that emotional blockage. There's always like, they're very, very pure, but because they were pure, they were hurt before, or maybe something happened here to where they always keep people at a distance. So it's hard to get to know this person within the next few months. Oh, Wow. So you guys are the only one that I could definitely say that things are going to happen within the next few months. And within the next few months, I mostly kind of look at it as the remainder of the year. So less than a year, things are going to escalate, possibly during Libra season here too. We have dreams. Oh, did I say this in the beginning? With this pre-night, I feel like you guys have dreamt about this person to some type of capacity. This person could be a Leo, Aries, a Taurus, Venus, or Taurus, Venus, a Taurus, Libra, or a Gemini or a Virgo. I know that's a lot of signs. But there has been a lot of communications about this person to you psychically, intuitively, okay? Whether or not you see this person's face in a dream, there's kind of symbolism happening everywhere about this person. And you know, as you know, and as I know, as everyone knows watching this video, you guys are spiritually inclined, and therefore you understand that the more signs that you see in a very rapid pace, it means that things are approaching closer and closer. So you're going to start to see a lot of signs and synchronicities and messages and symbolism and guidance that this person is coming into your life within the next few months or the remainder of the year. Ascendant, outlook, worldview, mission statement, expression, effect, role, mark, attitude, outer self, point of view, body image, aura, likeliness, approach, impact, first impression. So their first impression could be shy, could be complicated, could be that you think that they're with somebody else or there's some kind of thing that's blocking you. Could not be your first type at first glance for some of you guys, or may not be your usual expectation. So the ascendant is about your outlook and how you come off to the world and what face you choose to show to the world, and therefore they may be very different than when you get to know them. They may be very different than their first impression of them to you. Because they may be very secretive, but once you get to know them, they're very childlike, very fun to be around, very expressive. But they first have to get to know you. So they like to assess. Now they're very kind of like a detective energy is what I'm getting here. So not to make you kind of scared of that energy or anything like that, but they love to observe people. They love to observe people. They like to get to know someone on a very deep level, right? They love to investigate. They may be somebody who is into that type of entertainment, like mystery or thriller, or even someone who's into conspiracy theories or what have you. They may be into a lot of the occult things or things that are normally hidden away from the rest of the world. So they are very, very sexual. They're very, very attractive. There's strong chemistry that both of you share. But I feel that this person, you need to get them to know them better. Do not write them off immediately. They deserve to get to know, and you deserve to know them, and all the vice versa, what have you. But like there could be something initially that you feel is a blockage here. Okay, all right, let's do this. Anything else about this person? Okay, second house, Mars. Oh yeah, there's definitely Scorpio energy. My gosh, look at that. And that's the traditional rulership of Scorpio, which just indicates again that they're very, very passionate. They're very, very intense. Like when you get to know them, you cannot get away from them. There's an intense connection that's undeniable. There's a definite chemistry there. They're very motivated. They're very energetic. When they put their mind to something, they will always accomplish it. Now, a lot of their focus may be on, I want to say, like, they like material goods. There's a lot of this second house energy throughout this whole freaking reading. But yeah, I want to say with the second house, there's like definite regard for material things or finances. And so that's something that they put a lot of their focus on. That's not a bad thing. It's, it's just their, maybe it's like mindset is that, or their love language is that. But yeah, secretive, mysterious. They had to go through a lot of transformations. But you could be the person to sort of like be something new, something fresh to them. Okay. Could be observing you from afar. Anything else? Lots of dreams, right? Something connects you psychically, definitely. Anything else? All right. Okay, so we have the initials U as in unicorn, Z as in zebra. All right. So this person could have those alphabets in their name, or maybe somewhere that's very, the location that you meet another has this alphabet or some kind of significance there. So this person is approaching your life very, 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 very quickly. Oh my gosh, you guys are the only one that I could say for sure the time frame is the remainder of this year. All right, even within the next few months. Coming in hot, coming in fast, okay? Now, I see a lot of this like fish energy here. This person could be a Pisces. They love imagination. Like I said earlier, anything that evokes imagination, so fantasy, mystery, like just they love all that kind of stuff, let me tell you. This person could be an Aquarius, all right? Now, they have a lot of friends from all around the world, I want to say, or friends from different backgrounds. It seems that they get along with a lot of people who normally, maybe in high school they were in that group like me, where it's like the odd one out or the loser club. Not that they were a loser, I'm just saying like labeled as a loser club. Maybe like it's just the odd people like gathering together and making their own club. I don't know. For some type of reason, I see that their friends are very varied. They have different types of friends, and yeah, that's definitely what I see. They're really into creating a community for themselves, or they're part of a community, okay? They may be, their ascendant may be the signs that I mentioned earlier, which is Scorpio, what else did I say? Pisces, Libra. Yeah, I feel that their ascendant may be those signs, or an Aquarius. Home is really important to them. All right. Now, I'm just saying with the Scorpio Mars energy that they could be very quick to anger. But it all depends, because they're very loyal, and I don't think it's quick to temper when it comes to you. I think when it comes to the people that they love, they're very protective. I'm getting that energy. So just watch out for that. Toxicity is not good, but I also feel like some people just are, I mean just are that way. Myself included, right? So I'm not like crapping on anybody who's Scorpio Mars. I'm just, because I'm Scorpio Mars. I'm just saying when you get angry, it gets real heated, but not to the people that really care and love, because we don't want that. We don't want that. That's all I'm seeing here. A very close connection to mother or mother nature. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. So I'm going to close out this reading. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.